Everyone say a nice big hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so you guys can be heard. I can be heard. That must mean it is time for the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship, and this is semi-final 1. Yes, we have a group of fabulous performers who have managed to traverse their ways up the mountain that is the quarterfinals to make it here tonight for the first of 2 semi-finals. So after tonight, we will be finding out which of these performers will be going through to the grand finale. Now then, let's have a look. First things first, let me point my arms towards the bottom of the screen, and there you will see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So if you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. Now, one of the goals with this championship and with the festival overall is to try to grow the audience of Extreme Improv across the web, just because that way YouTube, etc. will push it out for more people to be able to find, watch, vote, and give suggestions. So if you are watching us on Facebook, Twitch, DLive, Twitter, wherever else we may be streaming, VK, it doesn't matter. Do take a moment to go over to youtube.com/extreme improv and smash that subscribe button. If you have a Gmail account, that is all you need, and it is completely free to do so. Also, tell your friends that you're watching the show. Get them to watch and laugh along with you. But I am going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Audience, could you now give us some suggestions of superpowers? Give us some suggestions of superpowers, and we will use them to inspire our opening game. Now, there will be lots of opportunities to vote throughout the show, audience, including the big vote that happens at the end of the show. Throughout the show, though, they will have opportunities to get some bonus pointeroonies. But for now, let's meet the performers who will be challenging this semi-final. Starting with Diz. Say hello to the people.
Hi, everybody. My name's Steve Disra. I go by Diz. I'm here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in the United States of America. And I'm on the East Coast, and I'm super excited to be playing today. Thank you, David.
Well, thank you very much, Diz. Now, someone who isn't quite as excited to be playing today is Commander Jimmy Mack. What's wrong, Jimmy Mack?
I'm at work.
Oh.
But I did get special dispensation to take an extra long lunch to perform with you all. I fight crime.
Okay, now speaking of someone who's committing crimes, Katie, what are you up to?
No theft, as far as I know, today, so that's good. I'm zooming in from Mansfield in the East Midlands, where I'm on tour with a show. But I'm based in Newcastle, which is where the Eurovision should be held next year, by the way.
Yes. Now, speaking of people who will be performing in next year's Eurovision Song Contest, from Europe, of course, will be Augusto in Brazil. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, actually. Thanks for the inviting of the Euroverse and musician and festivals. Don't think I could be a good superstar or singer, but anyway, vote for me.
Okay, now someone who will vote for you, because they're that generous, is Hannah. Say hello to the people.
Hi, people. I will vote for anyone because I love everyone and anything. And I'm really, really hot. I think I've got sunstroke, so none of this evening is going to make sense to me.
Okay, now speaking of things that don't make sense, Asad Khan, say hello to the people. You are muted.
And you were right about not making sense, because that didn't make sense at all.
Okay, good. Now, I'm just going to say on Hannah's point there from earlier, guys, anyone watching is allowed to vote, even if you've been in one of the other championship shows. But I should remind our performers, you're not personally allowed to vote on tonight's show, okay? I'll ask your opinion throughout, but you cannot vote. So, someone who makes more sense than Assad is Sinead. Say hello to the people.
Hi, I hope I make sense. Hi, I'm Sinead. I'm streaming right now from lovely London, but I'm actually from Wales, which is much lovelier.
Okay. Now, someone who is lovelier than Wales is Brian. Say hello to the people.
Oh, wow. I don't know if that's true, but quite a compliment. I'll be lovelier than Wales. Why not? I am streaming from Portsmouth in the UK, although, as I say, I'm originally from the United States.
We have lost your audio there.
Oh, no.
You're back. It just faded out. It was like you were going into the distance.
Well, anyway, I'm out of Portsmouth, UK, but I'm originally from West Texas.
Okay. Now, speaking of someone who might be in Texas, I'm certain they're not. Sidra, say hello to the people.
Howdy. I'm Sidra, not in Texas, but Toronto, which is Canada's Texas, kind of. Really happy to be here with all of you.
Yeah, excellent. Well, they both begin with T. That's as far as I can tell that they go. Right, so with this, let's have a look in the comment section. Now, throughout the show, audience, give us lots of comments, and we'll read them out periodically. JJ Hazan says, what a lovely bunch of coconuts. Oh, I thought it was like a compliment. It's just, I don't know. Right, anyway, so I asked the audience for suggestions of superpowers, and we've got here to be able to... let's go for a good one. Haunt people's dreams, says Dave MC on YouTube. To be able to haunt people's dreams. Now, we're going to start off with a game of verbatim. And the way it works, we're going to get one of our performers, and they're going to have 30 seconds to perform a dramatic monologue. And then we're going to ask another performer to attempt to recreate it. And starting things off, we are going to have Brian. Brian, you will be haunting people's dreams, and we're going to find out about this. And 30 seconds, and here you go.
So I discovered just last Tuesday that I have the ability to haunt people's dreams. And it came upon rather surprisingly. I wasn't expecting it. I just went to sleep, and suddenly I was floating around, going between people's beds, and they didn't notice that I was there, which was a little bit creepy. But then I just went into their dreams, and some people were like running from bats down the hallway of their old school.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Brian. So now let's roll the dice and see who will go next. Next up will be Commander Jimmy Mack. You're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Brian's original performance, and here you go.
Recently, I discovered that I had a superpower. I was asleep, and I came very suddenly upon the conclusion that I can haunt people's dreams. And they came to love my presence in their dreams. They didn't even notice I was there sometimes. I would just float gently between their sheets, and some of them would scream and run away in their dreams from mice, rats, moles.
And that is time. Thank you very much there, Jimmy Mack. So now we're going to get another performer audience, and let's roll the dice and see who it will be. And I can see that it will be Assad. Assad, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Jimmy Mack's recreation of Brian's original performance. 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
So yesterday I came to know and understand that I have the ability to haunt people's dreams, and they were just liking it. They were really liking that I'm in their dreams. I was floating around in their beds and through their souls and through the bed sheets and stuff like that. It was all sorts of crazy. I love people's dreams. I love haunting them. I love it.
And that is time. Perfectly timed there at the end. So, with this, now we are going to go full circle. Just checking, make sure I'm getting the numbers correct. So, Brian, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Assad's recreation of Jimmy Mack's recreation of your own original performance. For clarity, you're not recreating yourself or Jimmy Mack, you're just recreating whatever it was that Assad did. And here you go.
So, I realized that I can haunt people's dreams. And believe it or not, they love it. They absolutely love when I get into their dreams, into their beds, into their sheets, into their souls. And then when I'm there, they came and they saw that the dreams were haunted by me, and they loved it, and it made them feel good, and they believed in their heart.
And that
it was
is
me.
time. That is time. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Remember, Brian's original performance is not up for scrutiny here. It's all about who did the best recreation of what came before. So, in the comments section, as quick as you can, just because of the time delay, please either vote for Brian, for Assad, or for Jimmy Mack. Put your votes into the comments section and let's ask our experts. Diz, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before?
Oh, you know what? I think I have to say Assad did the best job at that. I like it. He kicked it up a little bit emotionally.
Okay, Augusto, what do you think?
Me too. Assad did an amazing performance. Truly deserve it, mate.
Okay, what would you say, Sidra?
I will have to agree with Assad, with the going forward, getting kind of creepy there. It was very effective.
Okay, Sinead.
I liked Assad, but I've got to say Jimmy Mack really, really pulled it out of the bag with the rats and the moles and all that stuff.
Okay, Katie.
It's a very close call, but I actually think that Brian's final performance was great. I thought he just like brought it all together.
Okay, and now with the correct answer, Hannah.
Yes.
Excellent. Let's go over to the comments section, see what we've got. So as always, guys, you know the drill by now. Keep track of how many votes you get, Scouts Honour and all that. And let's see what we've got. We've got votes for Assad. We've got votes for... Brian did the best one. Brian, Assad, Jimmy, Assad, Assad, Jimmy, Brian, Assad. And we're going to give a 5-second countdown. Audience, as always, you've got to get those votes in quick. Jimmy Mack. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no more votes coming through. So, Assad, I think, has got it. Another vote's come through for Assad. How many do you have, Jimmy Mack? How many, Brian?
I had 3.
Okay, so with that, Assad takes the point. So, with this, we are going to go on to our next challenge, which is going to be a duo verbatim scene. This time we will have 2 performers, and they will have 45 seconds to create a scene, and then we'll get another 2 performers to attempt to recreate the original scene as precisely as they can. So, rolling 2 dice this time, I can see that we are going to have Katie, and we are going to have Sidra. Katie and Sidra. Let's put you on spotlight here. Here we see Katie. Here we see Sidra. Let's find something for you. Oh, just before we begin, audience, could you start to suggest for us some famous films? Start to give us some suggestions of famous movies, and we'll use them for an upcoming game. For now, let's have a look. Katie and Sidra, your word... Oh, it's more superpowers. Didn't think of this, did I? Right, okay, so I'll tell you what it says anyway. It is going to be... God, these are some superpowers. Okay, weather control. Weather control. Okay, that's what your scene is about. It doesn't have to be super, but it's up to you. And here you go.
Oh my goodness, it's freezing.
I know.
Please, ice woman, just stop it from snowing.
Not until you give me my bagels back.
Okay, I have to admit, I ate them. Oh no, I've turned into ice. This is my worst nightmare. I should never have eaten your bagels.
That's what you get for stealing bagels.
But the poppy seeds gave me the power to melt.
And that is time.
Affect
That
me.
is time. Well done, well done. Now, I could have never predicted this would be about bagels. Now then, let's roll the dice and see who will go next. So, going next, we are going to have Diz, and we are going to have Sinead. Diz and Sinead, let's put you onto Spotlight. Here we see Diz. Here we see Sinead. And 45 seconds, begin.
Oh, Ice Woman, please stop. It's so cold. Oh!
You stole from me. You stole my bagels.
Oh, they were so tasty and warm. I didn't think I would be punished so quickly for stealing bagels. I'm sorry.
They were my favorite bagels. And now I'm going to freeze you.
Oh, no!
That's what you get.
Totally frozen, but the poppy seeds giving me
seeds?
power
No,
to
not the poppy
burst
seeds.
out.
No,
That's right. That's right. Now I'm heat powered, Ice Lady.
no.
I'm gonna toast
And that
your
is
bagel.
time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, I believe that leaves us with Augusto and Hannah. Augusto and Hannah, you're going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate the recreation this time. And let's see. First, we've got Augusto. Here we will find Hannah. 45 seconds. Begin.
Oh my god, it's freezing! Elsa,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Take it like a man. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness, you shouldn't go to the south, he's the north!
Yeah,
You're supposed to be cold.
Making you really cold because I'm a witch. This will teach you for stealing my bagels, you bad bagel person.
What is it? I'm in no set, I don't know even what is it mean.
Well, now I'm going to freeze you.
Oh my goodness! Animals, I'm vegan, help me! The power of love can destroy everything.
And that is
Not
time.
yours.
That is time. The power of love can destroy everything. Has to be the
Wow.
quote of the century. Right, I love it. So, audience, it is time to take things full circle. So, in a moment, we're going to go all the way back to where we began. And looking at this screen right now, I'll be honest, I forgot who it was. It was Sidra and Katie. Here we go. So, here we see Sidra. Here we see Katie. 45 seconds on the clock. And here you go.
Yeah, take it like a man. Take it like a man.
I know you hate vegans, but I'll never eat your meat-based bagels. Never!
You shouldn't have stolen the bagels, you naughty bagel-eating person. You
I
bagel
was
thing.
trying to freeze them. To free them, I mean. Both free and freeze them.
I'm gonna freeze you. I have frozen you.
Oh no! If only I had love in my heart. Do you love me?
Yes.
Oh, it's freeing me. The power of love can kill anything and destroy the world.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Which pairing do you think did the best recreation of what came before? And remember that Sidra and Katie's original performance is not up for scrutiny here. It's about who did the best recreation. So either vote for Sidra and Katie, for Hannah and Augusto, or Diz and Sinead. Put your votes into the comments section as quick as you can, just because of the time delay. And let's ask our experts. Jimmy Mack, what did you think?
Well, Sinead voted for me in the last round, so I'll vote for her in this round. That's right. That's how this works.
This is how it works. Right, okay. Brian, what do you think? You are.
I liked Hannah and Augusto and the spin that they put on it. So,
Okay. Diz. No, you were in it. Who wasn't in it?
I vote for Diz.
Wait, who am I missing? Assad!
I voted in.
Oh
You
yes,
there?
hello, yes.
Alright,
I feel Hannah and Augusto did a fantastic job with that recreation of the badminton duo.
Okay.
It's,
I get that.
sounds like Kermit the Frog.
That's
all of a sudden.
exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Assad's just gone to the little boys' room at the moment, so let's see what the votes say. We have got votes, all still not quite coming in. Audience, get your votes in as quick as you can. I'm going to take a cheeky moment for a plug here. Audience, you should get my book, The Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which will tell you how to play all the games we're doing on tonight's show, plus so many more. And if you want to learn how to create a show like tonight's show, so any sort of theatre done virtually, you should check out the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. Both are available on Amazon all the way around the world on paperback or Kindle editions, and that's me. So, with this, let's have a look to see what we've got. We have got votes for Katie and Sidra, Hannah and Augusto. Sidra and Katie were fab, says JJ. Diz and Sinead, Diz and Sinead. Katie and Sidra, Sidra and Katie, Katie and Sidra. Hannah and Augusto, justified, says Ibrat. Sidra and Katie, and then it says Anan and Augusto. So there's a lot of spelling issues with that spelling of Hannah.
It's just my name. It's annoying because it's a parallelogram as well. So
yeah, but this is the wrong parallelogram because it's like Anan.
No.
Yeah, there we go. Then we've got Katie and Sidra, and lastly we have Hannah and Augusto. Now, audience, if you haven't done so already, please smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/Extreme Improv. But with that, how many votes do we have for Sidra and Katie, please? 7. How many do we have for Hannah and Augusto? Less, and Diz and Sinead 2 piece. Excellent. So we will give the points to Sidra and Katie there. Now, audience, I believe I asked you for suggestions of famous films, and you have given us a lot of them. That's excellent. In which case, audience, feel free to put any comments or thoughts throughout the show, and we'll read them out periodically. If there's something which is like funny, then we'll read it out. So, could you now give us some suggestions, though, of professions? Give us suggestions of professions, and we'll use them for an upcoming game. But, for now, we are going to do some 1-minute remakes. We're going to do some 1-minute remakes. And the way this will work is that we'll have 2 of our performers on screen, and they will have 1 minute to recreate an entire movie. Now, actually, we've got an odd number. I'll figure out what we'll do in a minute. Right, so they are going to play all of the parts, make sure it's got a beginning, middle, and end, and etc, etc. Now, let's have a look. We are going to have Diz, and we are going to have Assad. Diz and Assad, you are going to start things off for us, and could you please recreate for us the Time Traveler's Wife? The Time Traveler's Wife. So here we see Diz, here we will see Assad, and 1 minute on the clock for the Time Traveler's Wife. Begin.
7,000 years. It's been 7,000 years, Jacob.
I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't find the cigarettes. Okay, I couldn't find the cigarettes. I go out for some cigarettes. I can't find cigarettes. You're lucky that they had a time machine at the Quickie Mart. All right.
Yeah.
You look great. You look great. How old are you right now? How old are you right now?
You said that I look great?
Yeah, you look great. You look.
That for the longest time, Jacob.
I'm sorry, baby. I got lost. Okay, I got lost. I
Not lost for 7,000 years? Oh my
yeah, I'm
God.
a time traveler. What don't you understand about that? Come on.
I get it. Time has not changed you one bit. Look, I need to tell you something, all right? It's really important, but you need to hear me out right now.
Go.
I
Yeah.
did something
Okay.
that you should
Okay.
know.
And that is time. That is time. That is time. Ah, lovely, lovely. We'll never find out. We'll never know.
Never seen that movie.
I could feel Assad hesitating as he waited for that minute to end. Right, okay. Let's have a look. We are now going to have Sinead. And Sinead again. Look at that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, we do have like one odd number, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge in a minute. Right. So we're going to have Sinead and Jimmy Mac. Sinead and Jimmy Mac. Let's put you on the spotlight here. Here we see Jimmy Mac. Here we will add in Sinead. Could you please recreate for us Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And here you go.
Sire, we're nearly at the castle.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. It is a silly place.
It is a silly place. Look at those Frenchmen. Hi, hi, hi.
Oi! Who's that? Is that a king?
I've never seen a king before. Oh,
Well, he
look
must
at him.
be a king. He hasn't got shit all over him.
Oh yeah, look at him. He's all clean and tidy.
Oh, I'm a monk. Bash, bash, bash.
Hey, Sudomine.
Boom, boom. Oh,
She's a witch!
She's a
Bella!
witch. She's a very
How do
naughty
you
boy.
know she's a witch?
oh, I don't know. Let's dip her in a river.
All right. Remove their supports. It's a fair cop.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to the round table. Oh, we're back to the round table.
That's the round table. We dance whenever we're able. We do routines, cover scenes, footwork, and pick cable.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Guys, considering neither of you have seen the film, that was pretty good. Right, okay.
I heard that one earlier.
Yeah, love it. Okay, now, no, sometimes it comes together and people like are really in sync with what you're doing. You even had a duet at the end there. So next up, we are going to have Brian, and we are going to have Augusto. Brian and Augusto. Let's put you on spotlight here. Here we see Brian. Here we see Augusto. For you, could we please recreate? Let's see what we've got here. Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead. And here you go.
Excited?
I don't know if I should tell you or not, but
What?
you know that weird guy that was following us. I think he might have been drunk or something. Well, I don't know. I think he might have bit me. How you doing, man?
I'd like to hit your neck.
I'm gonna run
Father,
really
what's
slowly.
going on with Mom? What's going on with Mom? She's so red.
I think
Help us.
we're all turning into one of them.
I can't believe it. We're gonna die. I've called the cops. I know. We will find a place in the closet. They will never have found us there.
Good idea.
That's what
I'll
I
just
Yeah.
get
The
there ahead
closet.
of you, and you
Okay.
get eaten while I run away. Yes.
It's how American films works.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, who has not had a go yet? Who has not had a go? Katie, Sidra. Do we have one more who has not had a go? Katie, Sidra, and Hannah. Now, I could either put you in a three-hander, or do we do it where one person has to go solo? Decisions.
You can jump in, Dave.
Me?
Yeah, why not?
Because I'm not going to. Right, okay, so... No, look, I can't... I need to be impartial. Right, nothing but love, Jimmy Mike. Right. Well, then, let's do that. Hannah, you can go next, in fact. Let's find something fun for you, Hannah. Could you please... Right, could you please give us Labyrinth? Labyrinth. And here you go.
Oh, a bull and puppets. I've never seen the film. It's great. So Labyrinth, it's in a basement somewhere in Manchester, and there are plenty of puppets and a guy who's really famous, David Bowie, and he's got a great and he sings lots of songs. It's fantastic.
Give us one.
So that song that goes. Puppets, oh puppets, why are you in my basement? Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. Because when I'm riding on my horsey or chilling with my corgi, I might get naughty and chop off your head. Or something along those lines. And then one of the puppet dies or gets shot out of the toaster, and it's really dramatic.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Hannah. Well done. We even had a little bit of Grease Lightning in there.
Yeah.
Right, so...
That was the uncut version.
The uncut version. Okay.
Yeah.
So do we have... Who was left? Katie and Sidra. Oh, were you a combo earlier?
Yeah.
Little double act starting here by the roll of the dice. So we have Katie here, and we have Sidra. Let's find a film for you. Could you please give us Les Mis? Les Mis. And here you go.
Paris is awful. Everybody is starving. I'm Jean Valjean, and I am a man.
I'm the little girl that you see in the posters in rags, and her eyes are staring into the camera looking sad.
I know a place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Do you hear the people singing?
The Prince of Angry Men. I thought you were the angry man, and I'm the sad girl. I should sing about how I'm sad, but I don't know the tune like how you do.
Empty chairs and empty tables. I'm Hugh Jackman, and I've come to sing about empty chairs and empty tables.
And I'm miserable.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, audience, the question now is, which of those films that you've just seen was the most Oscar-worthy with its performances? Who gave the most Oscar-worthy performance? So, the nominees are for you to vote on. We either have Assad and Diz for The Time Traveller's Wife, Sinead and Jimmy Mack with Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I cannot read my writing. A Night of the Living Dead with Brian and Augusto. We had Labyrinth from Hannah. And we had Les Mis from Sidra and Katie. Now, put your votes into the comments section as quick as you can, either for the pairing or for the film which you thought was the most Oscar-worthy performance. Get those votes in there now. Audience, I'm just going to take a quick opportunity whilst I've already done my plug for my book, so let's think what else I can plug. So, audience, as well as these shows, we do shows every single week on the Extreme Improv YouTube channel, as well as Extreme Improv XStreamed, which is very much like this show. We also have the Geek Battle show, we have the Slam Jam Wrestling show, and in the past we've had loads of other shows, and there's going to be more coming back, like Revenge, Totally Sketchy, and so many others. Jester's Jam, the lot. Check them out. There's the website, extremed.tv. It's got all of the information about all of the shows, and with that, let's go over to the comments section. So, let's see what we have. Wait. Okay, this is a good one. Ibrat says, Dear Extreme Improv, watching Assad as a distressed wife is traumatizing to watch for me. Respectfully, Assad's wife. So,
I've done my job.
Very good.
I will win no matter what happens at the end.
Very good. Okay, so let's see what we've got. James Parker says, Hannah, you remind me of the Babe. That's a reference to the film if you don't know it.
The babe with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
You
I
do?
heard that bit.
Oh, they
That's
should have
funny.
given us that bit. Right, anyway. Right.
It was the uncut version. We don't have that in the uncut version.
Wait, surely it definitely would. Right, okay. So, let's have a look. Now, we've got the votes coming through. And here we go. Katie and Sidra. Hannah. Sidra and Katie. Diz and Assad, Katie and Sidra, Sidra and Katie, Sinead and Jimmy Mack. Katie and Sidra were wonderful again, but Jimmy Mack and Sinead were best for me, JJ says, with a little bit of a swerve there. Katie and Sidra, Sidra and Katie, Hannah and Hannah. Now we're going to give a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I believe Katie and Sidra have got it there. The dream team. We'll make sure we mix up the groups going forwards as well, everyone. Now then, let's have a look. We're going to play the band letter game. We're going to play the band letter game. The way this works is we'll have 2 performers at a time, and every time they speak, they will not be allowed to include one specified band letter. So here I have lots of cards that have got letters on them, and I'm going to grab one at random, and if it's a really easy to avoid letter, like X or Z, then we will add another letter. But for now, you're going to do scenes, and you're not allowed to use the letter U. I feel like that already happened this week. Did that happen this week? Let's mix it up.
Yesterday.
Let's mix it up. Was it yesterday? We're going to ban the letter R. We're going to ban the letter R. Okay? And that might be easier than it seems, actually. Holy Grail performers did the best, says Ruth. Now, so let's have a look. Let's get 2 performers, and we'll find out what it's about. We're going to use one of the movies, actually. Let's use one of the movies that we didn't use, because we had some good movies. Spice World the movie. Love it. I don't know if that will work for everyone. Not everyone may know who the Spice Girls are. So let's get something else. No, Spice World the movie. We're going to do it. So it's about the Spice Girls. They're a girl band from the 90s, if you don't know who they are. So anyway, Spice World the movie is going to inspire this scene. The band letter is R. We are going to start with Sidra, and we're going to start with Sinead. So Sidra and Sinead, you're not allowed to say any words that begin with the letter R, you're not allowed to hesitate, and you're not allowed to have what I deem to be a circular conversation. Here we see Sinead, here we see Sidra, and here you go.
Woo! Spice up your life.
Your life. Oh no, Sinead.
So hard.
Right, Diz, you are in.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the planet Dune, Jerry Hallowell.
Jerry Hallowell. Jerry Hallowell. Oh gosh, right, okay, let's have a look. Augusto, you are in.
I love spices.
Me too.
Cumin. Have some cumin.
Thanks.
Why isn't cumin spice one of the gals?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Okay, next in, we have Katie.
Baby Spice is the best, no?
She is a baby, though.
So cute.
Too cute.
What about me? I could do it.
You can.
Yeah, I can be spicy.
You have a spice?
Yeah.
What is the spice?
I want to be bitchy spice.
Bitchy spice.
Yeah.
That suits you.
I'm just going to be mean and sassy.
Be mean to me.
Okay. What is that on your head?
Your head. Oh, well done. Also, Sidra, you are on fire. I mean, to be honest, like the first couple just took themselves out, but I'm going to tag you out here. And let's see who hasn't had a go. Brian, you haven't been in yet. And Assad. Brian and Assad. And here we see Brian. Here we see Assad. And continue.
Hey guys, I'm Pumpkin Spice. I'm gonna be cool in a couple months.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll be in everything. I got the moves, and I taste good.
Agreed.
Assad, you're tagged out. Okay, who has not been in? Hannah, you've not been in, have you? In you go.
Hey,
You want some of this pumpkin spice?
I would love some. Yes, please.
With milk?
No, not milk. Can't have milk. Blech.
What about almond milk?
Yeah, okay. Almonds are good.
It's vegan.
Oh,
Oh, good. Oh. Okay, Hannah, you're out. Who hasn't been in? Who has not been in? Jimmy Mack, you are in.
I'm Alan Cumming. I've managed this lot.
Hi, Alan. That's more than I needed to know about you.
more.
Oh. Okay, give me a wave. Who has not been in? Anyone not been in?
Everybody's been in.
Is
I just
everyone
want to
been?
go one more time.
You want to go? Why?
Yeah, I would have got because I have a joke.
Okay, let's hear the joke.
Welcome, Spice Girls, to Arrakis. See, it's got
Hey, Ansi. Right, excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Now then, we are going to go on to our next game, and it's going to be a joke-telling game. We are going to play in the library. We're going to play in the library. The way this works, we are going to tell jokes of why was the blank in the library, and then you're going to make up the punchline. And the blank will be a profession as suggested by the audience. Let's just have a quick look to see whatever else we've got coming through from the audience. Beth says, love you. No, you love you. I don't really understand that. But then Beth says, this is hard. Aha. JJ says, Sidra and Katie again? Not fair. Oh, right, okay. Even the audience are getting, like, rivalry about this. Now then, let's have a look. We are going to have now, the profession is going to be, so why was the blank in the library? And we're going to start with, why was the dancer in the library? Why was the dancer in the library? Assad.
I thought it's a 99 blanks.
Oh, just tell it. If you got a joke, just give it to us.
99 dancers walk into a bar for the tap.
Hey, okay, but we are in the library after being in the bar. Katie.
How's the joke start again? 99 down.
No. So, right, we're going to play in the library. So, why was the blank in the library? Why was the dancer in the library?
Why was the dancer in the library? Because they didn't understand the library pirouette etiquette.
Aha, very good. Jimmy Mack.
Why was the dancer in the library? They were being taken to court and they needed to enter a plea, eh?
Sidra.
Why was the dancer in the library? Because they needed the break. They've been running, man.
Aha, Sinead.
Why was the dancer in the library? Because they needed to look at all the maths books because the only numbers they knew were 5, 6, 7, 8.
Excellent. Katie.
Why was the dancer in the library? Because they needed to stretch their mind.
Aha, Hannah.
Why was the dancer in the library? Because they wanted to split.
Aha, Jimmy Mack.
Why was the dancer in the library? Well, they were working as maids, which is kind of crazy because they could have just run a Roomba.
Okay, Diz.
Why were the dancers in the library? They wanted to book a gig.
Aha. Okay, anyone else? Katie, and then we're going to mix it up. Katie, Jimmy Mack, then we'll mix it up.
Why was the dancer in the library? Because they just desperately wanted to read Last Tango in Paris.
Jimmy Mack?
Same joke?
What?
Really?
No way. Right.
I'm serious, same joke.
Okay, incredible.
Yay.
Right, let's go with, why was the perfume salesperson in the library? Why was the perfume salesperson in the library? Sidra.
Why was the perfume salesman in the library? Because she loved the smell of musk.
Jimmy Mack.
Why was the perfume salesman in the library? They were treasure hunters, and they were looking for white diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay, anyone else? Perfume salesperson, Sinead.
Why was the perfume salesman in the library? Because they wanted to read all the Diories.
Aha, very good. Jimmy Mack.
They just needed their space. They needed a room of their own. Yeah.
Assad.
Why was the perfume salesman in the library? They just wanted to use the toilet.
Okay, Sidra.
Why was the perfume salesman in the library? Because he heard that smelling good helps you get texts.
I like it. Jimmy Mack.
Why were the perfume salesmen in the library? They needed a new space. They were tired of their old spice.
Sinead, and then we're going to mix it up one more time.
Why was the perfume salesman in the library? Well, they were just there to use the TV that was in there. They wanted to look at Chanel number 5.
Haha, love it. So, one more profession that we're going to use. And this time, Okay, I'm not going to go with this one, but Assad, for you, your wife said sexy dentist. So, I don't know what kind of dentist you have out there. But anyway, so let's have a look what we're going to have. We are going to go with, oh my god, horse inseminator. We're not going to take that either. What is up with the suggestions tonight, guys? Right, love it though. Okay, we are going to go this time, no matter what, with a mattress tester. With the mattress tester. So, why did the mattress tester go to the library? If you have a joke, Diz.
Why did the mattress tester go to the library? He'd been reading a book on horse inseminators and sexy dentists, and he needed something to put him to sleep.
Okay, Assad.
Why did the mattress tester go to the library? Because it was really quiet.
Hannah.
Why did the mattress tester go to the library? Because he wanted some kind of spring awakening.
Aha, Brian.
The mattress tester go to the library because he heard he could check out some firm binding.
Sidra.
Why did the mattress tester go to the library? Because he wanted to align the spines.
Ah, very good. Jimmy Mack.
Why did the mattress tester go to the library? Because they heard there was a bed in there, and water bed.
Okay, any more? Any more? Why did the mattress tester? No horse inseminators? Going once, going twice, and scene. Excellent stuff. So, with this, audience, did you give us any jokes tonight? If you've still got one, then feel free to put it in the comments, because I didn't mention earlier. But James says, why was the Italian perfume salesperson in the library? Because it's Sephora good cause. I'm sure I butchered that, but there we go. James also says, why did the mattress tester go to the library? Well, they have good books to read. Do they? Do they? I see what you meant there. Ibrat says, ha 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 ha. Right, so let's have a look. We are going to go on to our next game. And for our next game, we are going to do Alliteration Anarchy. Alliteration Anarchy. And I guess this will have 4 performers in this time. So let's roll the dice, see who we're going to have. So we are going to have Hannah. We are going to have Augusto. We are going to have Katie. And we are going to have Brian. So, oh wait, did I say 4? Yes, I did. So that was 4. I forgot who I said. I'm going to be honest, Katie. Right, Katie, Augusto. That's good. That's 2 of them. Who else did I say? Brian, and one more, and Hannah. So here we see Hannah, and here we see Brian. Now, the game you're going to play is Alliteration Anarchy. In this game, you're going to perform a scene, and you're each going to be assigned a different letter of the alphabet. And as much as possible, you have to begin as many words as you can with the letter that you have been assigned. So, at the end of this, the audience will get to vote on who they thought made the better, most creative use of the letter they've been assigned. And let's see. Audience, could you start to suggest for us some well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? But for now, you are chandelier cleaners. You are chandelier cleaners. And let's put you back on the spotlight. Here are Katie. Your letter is going to... hang on, let's get this again. Is J. Your letter is J. Begin as many words as you can with the letter J. Hannah. Your letter is S. Begin as many words as you can with the letter S. Augusto. Begin as many words as you can with the letter N. And Brian. Begin as many words as you can with the letter B. So, you are chandelier cleaners, and here you go.
Jeepers! The chandelier is it's so jugular, you know?
Nah, thanks, I'll pass.
Big bunches of dust bunnies. flaring down.
Chandeliers should be shaped like snakes, shouldn't they?
Jump and give it a clean, Hannah.
Should I?
Buff
Yeah.
it till it's blinding.
Not sure, but
Jolly good fun. I love this.
Shall we all
Tonight-
say the Saints Chandelier song?
But St. Barnabas believed that it should be...
Not again. Not again. Not again, please. Not now.
Saint Samuel made sacrifices on chandeliers.
Just be jocular, be jovial, be jolly, just jump.
Be brilliant.
No, I think we should drink venom and kill ourselves because I'm tired of this life.
But before we imbibe, bless the cup.
Shame Sally sold her slide. We could have slid off the chandelier.
Junk food. That's all I want.
Now, God, chess.
Spanner!
But
Jump leads. Jump leads. We can fix it with jump leads.
Not sure if we can.
break it.
Job on
Smell bad.
Shards of sharp glass should surely hit us.
Jokingly?
Not again.
But breaking would be brilliant.
Jip, you're giving me nothing but jip about this.
Barbara, be quiet.
And that is time. Well done, well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? Either vote for Augusto, Katie, Brian, or Hannah. Augusto, Katie, Brian, or Hannah. Put your votes into the comments section. And let's see, asking our experts. Jimmy Mack, who do you think did the best there?
I thought everyone did really well. So I'll just give this one to Pete Tranter's sister.
Okay. Classic ongoing joke there relating to a random episode of Red Dwarf. Now, Sidra, who would you vote for?
I'm gonna have to vote for Hannah with all the sneaks and the sliding and yeah.
Okay, certainly. Brian, what would you say?
I was in it.
Oh no, sorry. Sinead, who would you vote for, Brian?
Me.
There you go.
Hannah thought was really good.
Look at that. No, I would have just voted for me if I were you. Right, okay, so Sinead, who would you vote for?
I'm going to vote for Katie because I thought J was a really difficult letter, but she found every word beginning with J.
Exactly. Anyone else I haven't asked? Diz?
I was a little disappointed that Hannah didn't use the word slag when talking about Sally. But I'm going to give it to Brian because B is actually harder than it seems. I haven't played this game fast.
Okay, with this, let's go over to the comments section and see what we've got coming through. We have got votes for Hannah, Katie, Hannah, Brian, Hannah, Katie, Hannah, Katie, Katie, Katie. Katie was jubbly, says JJ. Brian, we're going to give a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is time. And Katie right through at the end. I think Katie took it anyway, so we'll say that Katie, you take that point. So, audience, I'll just say, seeing some new names in the audience section, that's fantastic. If you haven't done so already, please head over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/extremeimprov, and smash that subscribe button. It's completely free to do, and it would really help out a lot. You have no idea how much it would mean to me, in fact. So, with this, we're going to have...
Did we do a vote on the joke-telling game?
No. Right, we don't need
no
to, we don't have to. Just because it's not about like quantity, it's quality and stuff like this. I made a few notes down about stuff like that. I can award a bonus point if necessary. But we'll go forward, not backwards for now. Because Assad, are you still with us? Assad says back in 5 minutes, and that was...
Yes.
Oh, good. Right, so we will have the other performers. So we will have Diz, Assad, Sinead. I forget who else I need. So here we see Diz, Sinead, Jimmy Mack, I believe. I think. Sidra, and then Assad. Now, you are going to play the game Every Sentence Must. The way this works is you are going to perform a scene where every time you say a line of dialogue, it must include a word from a particular category. You have to incorporate the words into the line of dialogue as creatively as you can. So, for example, if every sentence must include the name of a colour, you wouldn't just say, oh, we'll paint the walls blue. You'd say, I'm feeling blue today, you know, but I think I'll be all white, you know, stuff like that. Use the words creatively. So for you, let's see, your scene is going to be about, you are, just got to make sure this makes sense. Okay, you are garbage collectors. You are garbage collectors. And let's say every sentence must include the name of a sport or a sports-related item. A sport or a sports-related item. And here you go.
Oh, man. If my wife threw away something like this, I'd sock her in the mouth.
Yeah, it helps if you swing the bag behind your shoulder when you're carrying it to the truck.
Oh, balls, this is so heavy.
We've been wrestling with these bags all day.
Oh, man, if my wife threw something like this away, I'd give her a good disembowling.
Swoosh! So satisfying every time.
Oh, that's my cue. That's my cue. That's my cue to help you there. You drop the bags.
Boy, when the real hard work starts, I'm just going to dart away, if that's okay with you guys.
Oh, do you need an assist?
Hockey, eh? Okay.
Oh, don't just go running away. That's so bad. We need all your help.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember Don Rickles? He always called people, hey, you little hockey puck.
Yeah. Hey, relay those bags over here. Put them in the truck.
You know, our boss makes me so mad. Next time she yells at us, I'm just gonna sock her, I think.
Oh, look, look, there are two nice mats there. Which one should I take? Rug 1 or Rug B?
Do I detect an accent? Are you from Baton Rouge?
No.
No, I think he was from Babington, actually.
Can someone help me wrestle this bag into the truck? I think there's something in it.
Hey, it's a basket. Balls.
Hey, you dumbbells, let's all get over here and put all the bags in the truck at once, all right?
Wait. Gosh, we have to open it first. I can't believe you're going to put them in when it's locked. There we go. Right, come on.
Oh my God, so much trash. Can you believe what's going to happen on Boxing Day?
Ooh, look, I found, is that some fruit? Are cherries edible now?
I don't know. I'm not keeping score. of all that.
And scene. Well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think made the best creative use of incorporating a sport into each line of dialogue? Either vote for Diz, for Sidra, for Sinead, for Assad, and for Jimmy Mac. So either Sinead, Jimmy Mac, Sidra, Assad, or Diz. Put your thoughts into the comment section. Augusto, who do you think did the best there?
Tough. I don't know. Perhaps Katie.
Okay, excellent.
Katie.
No, absolutely. I concur. Katie, on that note, since you were doing so well, who do you think did best?
That was really tricky. They all did amazing. I can't really pick anyone out. There was some really good fun. I'm gonna give it to Sidra and Sinead.
Okay. Hannah.
Yeah?
Hi.
Oh,
Guys, you can't all be watching Netflix during the other scenes. What's going on here? Right, no, Hannah, go on.
Well, I'm still in work mode. I'm gonna choose Diz just because I like Diz.
Excellent. Brian, what would you say? Yeah.
I'm going to choose Sidra just because I like Diz.
Okay, excellent. Got everyone was watching Cobra Kai. I can't believe this. Now then, let's go over to see what's going on in the comments. So, let's see. When were these votes started? Just about here. Oh my goodness. when did these votes begin? So
many votes.
there are too many votes. Audience, give us lots more characters because I feel like they're going to disappear off the top of the screen. We have votes for Jimmy's doing great, lol, says Ibrat. Jimmy Mac hit the mark, says JJ. Sidra, Jimmy, Diz, Jimmy Mac, Diz, Sidra, Jimmy. That's where we're up to there. So I'm going to start a 5-second countdown and we're going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's show of hands how many, or show of fingers how many votes. Jimmy Mac, I believe, is taking that, so we'll say the point goes there. Now, performers, we're going to come on to what will be our penultimate game, I think. Our penultimate game. And we're going to do some random alphabet scenes. And the way this works is we will have 2 performers, or maybe 3, it will have to be 2 or 3 performers at a time, and every time they start a new line of dialogue, it's going to have to begin with the first letter of the line of dialogue, have to begin with a letter that hasn't been used to start a line of dialogue previously. Also, just so they don't just go A, B, C, the order is going to have to be random. So if I see that people are starting, for example, a sentence that begins with A and the next sentence begins with B, you can't do that. If they start a sentence that begins with E and then it goes to D, because that's a reverse order, you can't do that either. It has to be truly random. So let's have a look. We're going to roll the dice and get 2 performers. First of all, we will have Assad. Next up, we will have Hannah. Assad and Hannah. Let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Assad. Here we see Hannah. Now, the one thing I'll say before we begin is, guys, we have to have scouts on. We cannot have people writing things down. We cannot have people using aids. If I suspect it, I won't even tell you. I'll just deduct points, so be warned. Now, let's have a look. Here, our scene is going to be about... Scrolling back, you are on the moon. You are on the moon, okay? And as well as working together, there is a little bit of a competitive thing, so whoever doesn't go wrong, you'll have 2 minutes to try to get through as many letters as you can. Here you go.
Margaret, this is the best date ever.
Truly, the moon is just the most romantic place ever. Thank you.
Champagne looks wonderful. It's floating in the air as we drink it right now.
Behave. Champagne.
Oh, champagne and behave. Champagne and behave. Oh, because champagne begins with a C.
Is it an S?
No, I'm afraid not.
No, it starts
Damn
with
dyslexia.
Don't worry. I never knew this until I watched Futurama and Zach Brannigan called it champagan. But with that,
what it's like to have dyslexia.
1, 2, 3, 4. So well done there. Well done. So with this, we will get on next 2 performers, and we are going to have Diz, and we are going to have. Oh, we've already had that pairing. Let's mix it up again. Diz and Sidra. We haven't done that yet, have we? Diz and Sidra. So here we see Diz. Well, no. Here we see Sidra. Here we see Diz. So your scenario are you are collecting toys. You are collecting toys, and here you go.
Transformers are my favorite toy. Do you have any in stock?
My dad says I can't share my toys.
But I need an Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime is mine.
Xerxes H. McGillicuddy. Please let me have that.
Look, mister, I don't know what you're doing in my store, trying to take my toys, but you're not getting any.
Don't you actually sell toys here?
No, I play with the toys. That's why I come here when my dad's not here.
All right, I've got $500 for that Optimus Prime.
You have $500?
Look, are you going to take my money or not?
Oh, we had L already. So with that, Sidra, you win the battle. But between the two of you, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters. 9 letters. Okay, fantastic. Let's see who we will have go next. Let's see. We will have Brian, and we will have Jimmy Mack. Brian and Jimmy Mack. Let's put you on spotlight. Here we see. Oh, what am I doing? Right, let's remove the spotlight, and first we're going to get Jimmy Mack. Now we're going to add in Brian, and you are on an aeroplane. You're on an aeroplane, and here you go.
Turbulence. I bet we crash.
Well, I'll give you 5-to-1 odds on that.
5-to-1? That really chaps my hide.
But consider this. If you win, I'll throw in my dog.
Oh, I've always loved that little Doberman.
Ferdinand.
Oh, Ferdinand. We've had 5. We had 5. Word 5. And now Ferdinand. So that's an F.
5 is a number, not a letter.
I spell it with a PH.
Do you know what? I'd almost let you get away with that, but I'm not going to. So but I like the attempt. I like the attempt.
It's a Filipino Ferdinand.
If anyone can find me someone whose name is Ferdinand spelt with a PH within the next 30 seconds, I'll let him have it. Wait, Sidra, you know one. You don't.
I was going to say my name is actually Ferdinand.
Okay. Right, okay, so with this, that means, let's go on. Who have we not had? So, 1, 2, 3. Let's see a 3-hander version of this. So this will be more challenging. So here we see Sinead. Here we see Katie, and who else?
I think it's Augusto, isn't it?
And Augusto, thank you very much. Now then, your scene is you're going to Paris for the first time. You're going to Paris for the first time, and here you go.
Wow, Paris.
Is that the Eiffel Tower? It's massive.
Looks bigger than it actually is, though.
Is there a chance to get there? Full of people.
So high. It is just so high. How are we going to climb it?
Come on, we can't do this. We are young. We can punch those people's faces and get there.
Young? I'm older than I look.
Fists. We'll use our fists and punch them to get to the top.
Apples. I'm going to just grab some apples and go for it, Why not?
Orange,
Xenophobic.
perhaps.
You
Orange,
sound
perhaps,
xenophobic.
because... Not quite. I think. Perhaps... We don't have much time. We have to do this. Come on. Pepper spray.
Quick! Let's get the pepper spray and then we can run to the top.
Fling me over that wall and I'll start climbing.
Oh, we've already had an F. We've had an F. Oh, well done. Well done. So, with that, I will figure out what we do there. And, okay, excellent. Now, I'll work out the points on that just based on which grouping or whatever got through the most. Now then, audience, we're going to come on to what will be our finale game. Oh, I see 1 minute ago. We knew that Assad would have to leave early, so it means Assad will miss the finale game. But audience, just keep that in mind for when it comes to the big vote, because we have one more game to go, and then we will have the big votes. But keep that in mind for Assad. He had to be called away, so we thank him for joining us for the time he could, but he'll still be included in the vote later. Now, we are going to end, as we have all week, with an extreme monologue. An extreme monologue. The way this works is each of our performers will be tasked with performing a monologue but they are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever, including small words like and, if, or but. They are also not allowed to hesitate, which we count as an extended pause, or saying a non-word like or And they are also not allowed to deviate in the rules that we are doing this week, which means that basically they have to, if they're doing a character, they have to keep it that they're doing that character, and they have to make sure they're not just going into a random list, basically. So they have to keep the story going. Don't deviate from the monologue. Now, if anyone notices that one of the rules has been broken, call out freeze. And if you correctly identify that a rule has been broken, that will be the end of that person's monologue. If you incorrectly identify that a rule has been broken, then all of the words that the person said up to the freeze will carry over, but they'll get to continue. So, rolling a dice to see who will go first. We are going to have Augusto. Augusto, let's find a character for you. Ruth Armstrong says that's not fair to Brian with a PH. So, like it. Good, I like these kind of comments. Okay, Augusto, you are Indiana Jones making a prank phone call to Han Solo. So you are Indiana Jones making a prank phone call to Han Solo. You're going to attempt to go for 1 minute. And here you go.
Okay. Phone. Use. How? Fine. Good go. His name. Thanks.
Freeze.
I can't believe.
Pause.
What's the challenge there?
To pause.
Yeah, there was a pause.
Somebody,
I'll be honest, Augusto, you captivated everyone so much they didn't realise that there was at least 7 seconds between every word. But with this, that was 32.65 seconds, which is a fantastic time. Oops. Let's get the right score sheet here. 32.65. Let's roll the dice to see who will go next. And we are going to have Diz. Could you please be for us the Terminator singing a song about his hunt for Sarah Connor? You are the Terminator singing a song about his hunt for Sarah Connor, as suggested by Blondie on YouTube. And here you go.
Every day I get up and look for Sarah Connor. When will this torture end and find her to kill? When she dies.
When?
Freeze. What's the challenge?
When?
Oh, when?
Repetition of when?
Yes, I do believe you're correct. That is correct. Yes, when will this torture end and when will... Yeah, absolutely. So, correct challenge there. 33.19 seconds.
Yes.
Next up, we are going to have Brian. Brian, could you please be, for us, Quentin Tarantino instructing models how to walk down a runway, as suggested by Terry on YouTube. You're Quentin Tarantino instructing models how to walk down a runway, and here you go.
Right, you're going to walk in a straight line, but kind of wonky to one side, and then some other way that is exactly like every movie that I've seen, the way you did not want.
Freeze, what's the challenge? Way.
Way.
Yeah, so we did have 2 ways. 2 ways about it, so well done, Brian. 18.86 seconds. Next up, we are going to have Commander Jimmy Mac. Could you please be for us Biff from Back to the Future pumping himself up for a pie-eating contest? You are Biff from Back to the Future pumping himself up for a pie-eating contest, and here you go.
Biff Tannen I must beat Marty McFly. Eric Stoltz? No. Michael J. Fox. Most times. Hey, Doc, help. Use flux capacitor or cold fusion for my belly. Get in there, pies, blueberry, boysenberry. No lists, deviation, don't think so. Make like trees and fuck directly off. A truck full of horseshit. Boom, defeated. All before pastry-filled goodness. My luck. Can you beat it? Must
And that is time.
repeated.
That is time. You made the minute. Well done. Well done. Okay, excellent stuff.
I'll take it.
Let's see who'll go next. Can we just get a hand up to show who hasn't been yet? So let's roll. And next up will be Hannah. Hannah, could you please be for us the Queen visiting Weatherspoons, as suggested by Lulu on YouTube? You are the Queen visiting Weatherspoons. Here you go.
So very honoured to be here. Weatherspoon, not fork or knife. Classic. Very interesting display of particulars. Staff, serving, tills, ticking away. Dishes, plates, and washing machines. What? No butler here. Please, madam, lend me itinerary. Such fun. Oh, a casserole.
And that is time. 1 minute again. That's 2 in a row. Well done there, Hannah. So let's roll the dice and see who will go next. Next up will be Katie. Katie, let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us? Got to scroll back to find one now. Right. No, we're not going to do that one. Right. Okay. Oh dear. Let's just get a different one. Okay. Look, we'll give it a go. Right. You could be for us Elvis Presley singing a song about his new Dr. Martin boots. You are Elvis Presley singing a song about his new Dr. Martin boots. And here you go.
Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for shoes.
Freeze. Repetition of 4.
Four.
Oh, right.
Undone by Elvis.
So that is 10 seconds, I'm afraid.
Ah.
Right, so.
Sorry.
Unfortunate, easy mistake to make though. Right, but I think that was PHOR, wasn't it? So it's different.
Yeah.
Don't worry. 4. Okay, next up, Sidra. Let's find a character for you. You are Little Bo Peep. You are cooking her sheep. So you are Little Bo Peep cooking her sheep. And here you go.
Yummy! Dinner will be delicious. All these sheep cooking in large cauldron. Bah! They screamed and struggled. But Little Bo Peep caught all fluffy creatures and squeezed them into pot. Pour salt.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
Possibly 2 fluffies.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fluffy
Any
I think there was an
and
early.
then fluffy creatures.
fluffy sheep, fluffy creatures? I
There
don't
was
know.
a fluffy early on. I do remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay. So we will say correct challenge at 53.58 seconds. So very excellent time either way. 53.58. Now then, that leaves us with Sinead. Let's find a character for you.
Okay.
Could you please be for us? This is the weirdest one I think I've read tonight. Could you
Oh my God.
Right, could you please be Jared Leto ordering a Morbius meal from Binley Mega Chippy? So you, I have no idea where that place is. Shout out to them if it actually exists. But you are Jared Leto ordering a Morbius meal from Binley Mega Chippy, and here you go.
Hello? Is this Binley Mega Chippy? I would like to order a Morbius meal because Morbin time. Yeah. The name Jared Leto. Sending rats to people. I like to do.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the challenge?
Yeah, representing
2, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
2 at 40.90 seconds. Excellent time again. 40.9 seconds. Excellent. So I'll again go through the points for that in a moment. But audience, that was our finale game. Do not vote yet, but we are once again coming up to the big vote. Now, if you've been watching throughout the week, you'll know how this works now, but let me explain. If you are joining us for the first time tonight, I will put a timer on the screen that will last for 2 minutes. Any votes that come before the timer has begun will not be counted. Any votes that come after I have ended the timer and it's no longer visible on the screen will not be counted. Now, I'll let it last for 2 minutes, but in reality, I'll actually let you have ever so slightly longer than 2 minutes. Just because of the time delay, I'll make sure that from an audience perspective, you have had at least 2 minutes for it to run. Now, audience, you get to vote for one person who you would like to see go through to the grand finale. And we are down Assad. You can still vote for Assad here. And of our performers, 5 will be able to go through to the grand finale. So, with this, I will also mention you can only vote for one performer. If I find that someone is spamming with lots of votes for the same performer or whatever, I will disqualify that audience member's vote. So, only vote once during the voting period of time. With this, on tonight's show, we have had Assad, Diz, Sinead, Sidra, Katie, Augusto, Hannah, Brian, and Jimmy Mack. Put your votes into the comments section because the 2-minute voting period begins now. And during this time, performers, feel free to tell us jokes, tell anecdotes, try to encourage the audience to vote for you, whatever you want. I'm going to be concentrating on the comments.
Vote for me! Vote for me! I like to win!
Yes.
Put your votes in!
Is that your cup of poison from earlier?
I guess so.
Oh, he's committing suicide. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
N's
Your
really
votes
hard. N's such a hard letter because it's just like no, and it's just like no.
No, I just was
Yeah.
thinking about the end. Like, no.
No, that is. I think that's the hardest. The alliteration one is the hardest one for me. And
oh, then it's the hardest one.
yeah, you guys did so well.
Random alphabet is really hard.
Yeah.
Staying awake when you're
Oh, I love that.
sweating is also hard.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh.
Are you okay there,
Oh.
Hannah?
I am
Okay.
melting, like literally halfway through I was going, I'm dealing with some kind of heat or sunstroke here because I'm like that. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, that's
Do you have
awful.
water?
Can't stay awake. I've got a paddling pool in the back.
Oh,
And
amazing.
basically, because I'm so classy, right, I had a full day performing, Came home, set up this paddling pool, sweating, obviously. Started pumping up the pool, and then I was like, why isn't it going up? And then I was like, pumping it up. Anyway, it stayed up. Then started adding water, and it didn't seem to be getting any higher. So I was like, why is there no water? And then I left it for an hour, and I came back, and the whole yard was flooded. And I realised I hadn't put the cap in to stop the air coming out, and I hadn't put the other cap in to stop the water going out. So my yard, which was kind of like looking like it was about to set itself on fire, looks very replenished.
Oh my gosh, that's one way to get around the hose pipe ban.
No hose
Yeah,
pipe
but
bans
my
for you, I guess.
shed is now waterlogged, so I've not told the next door neighbours where the water's coming from, but they have been outside and going.
What is this about the hose pipe ban? I saw something on Facebook, but I didn't understand it.
So in England, well, in the UK, we have something called a hose pipe ban, and it's basically when it's been so hot, they ban us from using
Okay,
hose
audience,
pipes.
sorry, just to interrupt. That is voting time over. Any votes that come through now will not be counted. I'll need another moment just to continue counting and also make sure there's no doubles. So just chat amongst yourself for just a moment more.
But if you're like me, you actually think... so when I heard about the hose... This is the thing, Jimmy. When I heard about a hose pipe ban, I thought it meant like all sources of water out of a tap. So I was trying to actually fill my bath with like huge bottles of water, and then my partner came in and he was like, what are you doing? I was like, I need a bath. And he was like, why can't you just turn the tap on? I was like, because of the hose pipe ban. And he was like, no, you absolute twonk, it's a hose pipe is in the garden, not any other. So there's me having gone out, bought like 30 quid's worth of like huge office water bottles to have a bath.
No.
What if they catch you using a hose pipe? What happens? Like, what's the penalty?
I don't know.
Fine.
Never heard of
Jail?
getting
They
caught.
send you to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get sent to Chattanooga and we get run over by trains every hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big problem here, honestly.
Trains.
Trains, yeah. Running over people left and right. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
I hope you voted for me, England.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me, yeah.
Vote for the other people.
I now have the result come through. So going through to the grand finale will be Katie. Well done, well done. As well as Sidra. Well done, well done. Hannah. Well done, well done.
Really?
Jimmy Mac.
Really?
Jimmy Mac. Well done, well done. And lastly, Sinead. Well done, well done. So well done to everyone who took part. Well done to everyone who played. You were all absolutely incredible and super fantastic at that. Now, with this, audience, I thank you so much for all of your votes and comments and everything throughout the night. That's been absolutely fantastic. We will have the second half of the semi-finals tomorrow night to decide who will be joining our winners tonight into the grand finale for Sunday. But with this, let us find out where we can find all of our performers on social media, starting with Commander Jimmy Mac.
Well, David, hell of a show. I'll leave you with this. You can find me in the city of West Hollywood fighting crime.
Okay, Augusto, where can the people find you?
You can find me here sometimes on Extreme Improv, on Facebook, Augusto Needs Beer, on Instagram, Augusto, on YouTube, Augusto. Thank you very much for the opportunity and for all of this stuff. Love it. So well done, the guys. Truly deserve it.
Okay, fantastic. Diz, where can the people find you?
Oh, hey, just go on your social media and look for Improv Chattanooga. That's pretty much where you'll find me, or if you want to send me a friend request on Facebook, why the hell not? My name is Stephen Disbro, with a V, not a PH.
I know, I'm so sorry, Diz. I knew I'd done that wrong.
Right. No, PH apparently very important over there, so it's perfectly fine. But that's where you can find me, and if you're in town, we got shows coming up. We got 3 more shows coming up this month, so hit up our Facebook page for info on that.
Okay, fantastic. Brian, where can the people find you?
Find us on Facebook at Portsmouth Improv, or after our last session here, I realized that I do indeed have a Instagram for Portsmouth Improv, and I just updated that, so will be on there as well.
Fantastic. Katie, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Katie Tranter Actor. I'm also in a show this autumn at Southwark Playhouse for anyone who's around London. It's also on tour. It's called The Canterville Ghost. Thanks, and thanks for hosting the show, David. This is great. It's been really fun.
Awesome. Thank you, Katie. Sinead.
Hello. Yes, you can find me on Twitter at SineadHeggs173 or just Sinead Hegarty. Also, have a little look at my musical, Candor the Musical, which you can find at candorthemusical.com. That's me.
Okay, fantastic. Sidra.
You can find me on Facebook, Sidra Ahmed Chan, and you can also see me at the Wham Bam Improv Jam on Wednesdays online. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And Hannah.
You can find me on Instagram at Hannah_McGowan X, as well as on Twitter and TikTok. You can also find me working on a children's storytelling improv festival gardens for the next couple of weeks in Prescott and Huyton in the northwest of England, specifically Liverpool area. Also working with Imaginarium Theatre and up in Shakespeare North Playhouse, which is a beautiful new Shakespearean theatre that's opened in Prescott. I absolutely love my job and the people there, so that's where you will find me.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Hannah. For me, my name is David Pstansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at David Pstansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get the books I've written that I mentioned earlier, the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which says how to play all of the kind of games that we do on the show, and the Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, which would tell you how to produce an online show such as this. Now, this Sunday, before the grand finale, we will have a live Geek Battle show, which will be at the London Anime and Gaming Con at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and then we will be having lots of fun in the evening. We also have lots of guest shows and stuff coming up, including some next week, but do check out the website www.xstreamed.tv, where it has got the full schedule of everything. Earlier tonight we had the Portsmouth Improv Experience, so you can check all of the archive of shows on the YouTube channel, check out all of the other YouTube channels, so many things to plug, I won't do it all. But with that, let's have a very quick look at the comments, and let's see. The penalty for using a hose pipe during a ban is that you have to eat a pork pie, says James Parker. So now we've got that clarified.
That's it.
There we go. JJ says, great show, guys. Everyone did something special, including Hannah. Rob says, that was a fantastic show. Everyone was on fire. Congrats to those advancing to the finals. And James says, we need to restore the natural pH balance. So that's off the fuzz. With that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom. And we're off the air.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent show, everyone. Excellent show. Well done, everyone.